Yo, back again with another one, man. You already see that video title, so you already should have an idea of what the fuck I'm gonna be talking about. But you are what you consume, basically. So if you consuming trash, that's what you're gonna be. Like if you consuming the things that make you better as an individual, better as a man, that's what you're gonna become. Like that's why me personally, majority of the things that I fucking indulge in and consume as far as like social media and YouTube and shit like that goes is self improvement because I'm all about self improving myself as a man. Like I guess I feel like I was just kind of a late bloomer. I didn't have anybody to like teach me certain things as far as being a man goes from like a young age, like should have been done, unfortunately. But I ain't the type like man, look, I ain't the type to complain, like especially like in these days, like complaining gets you nowhere. So fuck that. Like it was like that one job I had, I was working at that job for like 4 years, man, worked my way all up to be my, I worked my way up to being a lead in the warehouse. It's a shipping job. So I ended up getting a leadership position. So like periodically as time went on over and over again, like the people in staffing agencies were sending to the job just kept getting worse and worse and worse, man. After a certain while I realized like damn man, like every time they send somebody new or somebody get fired, the next motherfucker would be way worse than the last person that got fired. So unfortunately, it was too late. Because if I had knew that, if I knew what I knew later on, earlier, I'd have do my best to motherfucking try to convince people to like do their best or work with them or work with me and work with the job, like so that they could keep their job instead of like, man, and my manager used to be like, she used to talk to me and ask me how I feel about a person and shit. Like, yeah, like he ain't a good worker. You want to fire him? Yeah, all right, cool. Get rid of him. Thinking they're gonna be a better individual, but when really that's not the case, man. Temps don't give a fuck. They just send anybody to your fucking warehouse, anybody to your employment, criminal history and all. Sending fucking ex convicts and shit. Motherfuckers have been in the feds for like 10 plus years. Like straight ignorant trash, man. So this last motherfucker, the last motherfucker that they sent, I guess like he was a hater, man. He was hating on me for my position that I had. He was hating on me for the position for the relationship that I had with my female manager and shit. Like you could just see that shit. Like motherfucker used to just cause issues like unnecessarily in regards to me and him. And even though like I brought this shit up like numerous times, like Shorty still wasn't trying to hear it. Still wouldn't get rid of the motherfucker. Man being violent, bro, threatening violence and shit, man. Who would what type of sane person would allow somebody like that to stay in a place of a professional place of employment? So eventually push came to shove, the motherfucker put his hands on me and I ended up fighting him, like defending myself, punching him in the mouth, busting his mouth open and shit. But long story short, after they fired him, I got fired because talking about because I didn't walk away, which I know later on down the road, I should have. I should have just quit. And eventually, I know if I had just quit, I would have. They would have eventually got rid of the motherfucker, and I would have had my position back, and I would be running that warehouse like I was supposed to. So ever since then, I've been on a journey of self improvement, man. Shout out Nipsey Hussle, man. Like the day he died is the day like on my birthday. That's the day that I fucking really dedicating myself to self improvement and looking at life as like a marathon, man. It's not a sprint. So that's why the content that I consume is purely based on self improvement. That's why I be in the gym the way I be in the gym. That's why I work out the way I work out. That's why I consume the self improvement type content that I consume, and it has made me a more better individual. It has made me a more better man, in my opinion. And I do believe that if I continue on this journey, I will become the type of man that I see myself becoming, the type of man that I would like to become, the type of man that I will become. Yeah, looking rough and shit, like shit rough. It's rough right now, but that's just how it is, man. It's a marathon, and then it comes with ups and downs. So I lately I've had way more downs than I've had ups. So that shit makes me appreciate the ups in life. It makes me more determined to like experience more ups in life. So that's why I don't play about that shit. I don't give a fuck about celebrity gossip. You know what I mean? Even though like I might make content about shit like that, I was thinking about it because that's where the majority of my people minds be. They love that celebrity gossip shit. Want to know who fucking who don't like who and shit. Like them people actually give a fuck about you. But anyways, man, yeah. Remember, like I like back then when I got into that fight at the warehouse, man, I was like, and a good day was a buck 40. Like last time I had a physical, I was like 186, and now I'm in the point in the process of trying like cut that down because that's too much body fat, man. It wasn't 186 pounds of muscle, and I'm sure I've lost weight. So the goal is to like I want to trim as much body fat as possible. Once I do that, I get back into fucking try and get back up to a that that weight range, but with less body fat. I want that shit to be purely like majority muscle. Like, so I gotta like learn about doing macros, learn about calories, what foods to eat, dieting, workouts. Like right now, I don't have right now with the fact that I'm not mobile. It's harder for me to go to the gym on a regular basis now. So now I the content that I consume now is like at home workouts, like things that I can do at home using body weight to keep myself in shape until I can get back into the gym, and also um, content. Shout out Love Dorsey too, man. I got a whole lot of shout out that sister Love Dorsey, man. She helped me get through a lot of fucking hard days, man. So I would recommend, like, if you're really going through shit, yeah, you fucking look up Love Dorsey and everything that she puts out. She puts out content to better herself as a people, and that's one sister I really call a sister, because she even when it comes to like the role the black woman played in the destruction of the black family and the black community, she's honest about that shit. She even speaks about that shit. She supports. I feel like when it comes to like a black woman, that's the standard right there. You might think she ghetto, you might think she ratchet, but fuck that. I like that real. But anyways, man, I the content I consume is like self improvement content, financial content, and like lately I've been keeping up with stoicism, like controlling your emotions and shit like that, which I have to use at work, and it has been a great help, especially at this job. Like I can't afford to just walk off a job and quit. Not it's not like back in the days when I could just quit. Like you know what I mean? I got responsibilities, so I'm in the process, right? Even though the content, that's the content I'm consuming too. Like, how do you gradually quit a job that you hate? Like, that's what I'm doing now. Like, I'm trying to prepare myself to quit this job, man. And that helps me get through the hard days of the job because I know for a fact that I'm not going to keep putting up with this fuck shit that I deal with on a daily basis, man. I want to figure out what type of employment works for me, and I'm going to fucking figure out how I'm going to get myself in that position. So, in a nutshell, that's all I'm gonna say, man. You are what you consume, man. If you wanna better your life, consume the type of content that would aid in that. If you don't, and you wanna just be an average motherfucker, you wanna be an average bum ass nigga or bitch, then keep doing what you're doing. Keep keeping up with celebrity gossip. Meanwhile, motherfuckers threatening to nuke your fucking country and shit. Like ain't real shit going on in this world. And like black people, I always be lost, man. In general, man, I always be lost. living in la la land, focusing on dumb shit. But like that's a topic for another day, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, man, the Darn, man. Reality Vibes Media. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Peace.